All right, Facebook family, great to connect with you. Hey, Ben Dixon here with MLM Monday. Super pumped to connect with you here on topics for the 3 tips for launching 2018 with momentum. We got a little bit of a construction going on here in the home office where we're broadcasting from today. So excited to meet with you and connect with you here. So pardon me if you see worker folks running through the house today. So this topic is huge. We've been connecting on this idea with folks the last month and a half. And if you haven't yet plugged into this, I know you're already thinking about this, is what are the things you should be doing right now that make a difference for launching 2018 strong? These are the things that we see people doing right now. These are the things that we hear people taking on right now in a powerful way. So number 1 is to end 2017 strong. Nothing breeds more momentum like having momentum now. So as people are preparing for the holiday season, or they're plugging in for whatever that is, and they're about to take time with their families and do those things, go ahead and do things that help them finish strong going into the holidays so that they have hope and excitement and information for the next year. And so what does that look like practically? And we're working on a whole series of projects and companies where we're either refreshing or building their first marketing platforms in the system. So we're taking a look at how the culture of the business currently shares their product, or how they currently present the product, or how they currently enroll other people on the product. And we're putting together plans for how to make that not feel daunting, right? So if everybody is used to doing 3-way calls after a webinar, we're doing replicated webinar systems where the company can close on behalf of them and sign up that first swath of people automatically, and then they're just following up with people who didn't buy. If most presentations are done just one-on-one in the company, or they're supposed to learn a set presentation, we're giving them an online video that can share the presentation on the product for them so that they can just invite people to that while they're learning those skills to do it in a one-on-one direct selling fashion. If the company is encouraging people to start using social media to be connecting with people and sharing their products or their opportunities with others, we're giving them done-for-you content so that the members can click and share stuff that's been written for them so that they can do it. So these are the 3 areas I encourage you to look at as you're preparing for momentum to close out 2017 strong and open up 2018 strong. Is most of you already have trainings in place and leaders that are teaching people to duplicate, but I want to look at how you share, how you present, and how you enroll others, and how can you improve in those areas. Brian Tracy, in his book Eat the Frog, says that whatever the weakest part of your sales process is, that is going to put the limit. That's going to be the limiter on your business, right? So if you think about it I would think about it like a pipe, right? Of just business and money and energy flowing through your company, right? Whatever the smallest part of your pipeline is, right? Whatever the smallest corner or edges of that pipeline, right? That's going to be the limit of how much flow can come through that pipe of, if you think you're a gas or an oil company. So let's think about your company and talk about having a pipeline, right? This massive pipe of what are the things that are causing waste? What are the things that are the bottlenecks in the pipeline of abundance that's coming to your company and the people that you serve, and how can we fix those things? Well, let's look at sharing as an example. Are people taught how to share, or are they given stuff to share? Are they given stuff to share digitally and physically, or just physically and not digitally? Let's look at that for a moment. How much time should it take to share each day? What does it feel like to share? That's where we see a lot of companies tapping into, giving distributors stuff like this, where right on their mobile phone, they can scroll through images and videos that have been created by the corporate team, that if they share them with their friends, they're not all salesy stuff that's buy my product, but it's stuff that will create curiosity and stuff that will invite people to go read a blog article about the company or go to a capture page and see a video about the company. So that's the first place you look is into sharing. And if you want feedback on how you're currently sharing and what we see working in the space, reach out to us here on the fan page. I'd be more than happy to have our staff meet with you and set up a time to connect to walk through that together. How about presenting? All right. How can we present in a way that doesn't feel daunting? Well, my question is, do you have anything that's automated to present? Not that all presentations should be automated. personally connecting and personally doing a presentation is fantastic. The challenge is, what if someone's in the car traveling and someone wants to hear the presentation right now? Is there a video I can send somebody to that they can watch while I'm in the car picking up my kids from school, so that I can go follow up afterwards? Right? What does that experience look like? Right? How can we speed up the actual amount of presentations that are happening in a compliant way for the company? Well, if you don't already have a simple video people are sharing, or maybe you have that video and people aren't sharing it, how should you do that powerfully where it actually creates results? Well, there's a lot of studies we've done on that. I'd be more than happy to share those with you. So if you're looking into how to make your presenting better, know that absolutely for free, we can set up a time and coordinate for our team to do a discovery session to do just that. All right. When it comes to, and the last piece I'll say for presenting is, does anyone know they went? I know many of you who already have a video, you may have it on your replicated site, or you have it on YouTube and they're sending it out. And one of the biggest takeaways we've had from numbers and things we see is that most of the time the rep doesn't know their guest went. So that it really hinders the follow-up part of our world today, right? Our world moves so fast that when someone is watching your content, it's the best time to call them. And so we've done a lot there where we can send text messages or emails when somebody, right when they're watching the video, right when they're taking action, so that you know to follow up. So those are some pieces that we could talk about to assist you. Third piece, enrolling others, right? What could you do in the way you enroll others that would create hope and more momentum for the people who are getting involved? Well, if you're not already doing presentations that they can leverage corporately, start doing them, right? Now, many of you do webinars that are training type webinars for the field, and all of the presentations are done in the field. I'd encourage you to start immediately doing business opportunity presentation webinars and product overview webinars from corporate and from the top field leadership that people can leverage and link to. And specifically, with regular webinar technology out there, you don't know who brought who, so you can't really close, but start looking at these replicated webinar systems where you can close on behalf of the guests. These things do make a big difference, and it's measurable as you grow the business. So these are those things that give people faith and hope and excitement to promote your company, because when they look at it, they can say, I can do that. And that's the feeling you want to create. If you want to launch 2018 in momentum, go create the feeling of, I can do that, in the hearts and minds of your distributors. I want to thank you guys for taking on the MLM Monday show and checking it out. I want to give you this stuff because we're in the trenches on a bunch of projects, seeing people creating amazing things. And it's all about, actually doing the work to provide for your members. So if you're running a direct selling company, or you're a part of a direct selling company, you want the best for your team, get your corporate team to plug into the show, to plug into the resources here. We're excited to serve you and to build something great with you here in 2018. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.